Top story breaking news. A state of emergency in Louisville. 2 officers there shot during protests following a grand jury's decision not to charge officers in the shooting death of Breonna Taylor. Welcome to KCAL 9 News at 9 and streaming on CBSN Los Angeles. I'm Juan Fernandez.
And I'm Pat Harvey, and we are following the anger and the outrage we're seeing in the streets following the decision in the Breonna Taylor case. The Kentucky Attorney General said only 1 officer was indicted on a lesser charge of wanton endangerment.
That's right. KCAL 9 political reporter Tom Waite live in the newsroom now with all the breaking developments. Tom?
And Pat and Juan, and the Louisville police chief says he does expect both of the officers who were shot to survive. Certainly this horrific violence just adds more fuel to the fire tonight. Tensions absolutely boiling over as no one at this point is facing any charges for the killing of Breonna Taylor. Chaos and violence in the streets of Louisville in the aftermath of the decision not to charge police officers in the death of 26-year-old Breonna Taylor. Louisville Metro Police say 2 officers were shot during clashes with protesters this evening.
Right there, officer down, right there.
As they were deploying to investigate what was going on at First and Broadway, shots rang out and 2 of our officers were shot. Both officers are currently undergoing treatment at University Hospital. One is in alert and stable. The other officer is currently undergoing surgery and stable. We do have 1 suspect in custody.
The incident followed hours of marches and rallies through the streets there as people voiced what they say is blatant injustice. Similar scenes played out across the country in Washington, D.C. near Lafayette Park. And also in New York City. The night of unrest began soon after Kentucky's Attorney General announced the findings of the grand jury assigned to the case, that none of the officers involved in Taylor's death would be charged with killing her. Former officer Brett Hankison was given the lesser charge of wanton endangerment, but not for killing Taylor. Hankison wildly fired 10 shots, endangering the lives of 3 people who were inside an apartment near Taylor's. Officers Jonathan Mattingly and Miles Cosgrove, who fired the fatal shot at Taylor, will not face criminal charges.
According to Kentucky law, the use of force by Mattingly and Cosgrove was justified to protect themselves. This justification bars us from pursuing criminal charges in Miss Breonna Taylor's death.
Come outside.
Taylor, an emergency room technician, was killed in the early morning hours of March 13th as police were executing a search warrant. Her boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, says he believed the police were intruders. He fired a single shot that hit Mattingly. Police then returned fire, hitting Taylor 6 times.
Somebody kicked in the door inside my girlfriend.
Taylor's family attorney, Ben Crump, called the decision outrageous and offensive.
I mean, a life cut far too short. A life pregnant with possibilities.
Taylor's decision means no one will face state charges in Breonna Taylor's death, a fact that is fueling the crowd's response.
So many that are at home right now, minding their own business, and right now our police could storm through their doors and murder them. That wanton endangerment was about her neighbors. That was not about Breonna Taylor.
The 1 officer who was charged was released on $15,000 bond. The FBI is conducting their own investigation into Taylor's death. They're focused on whether Taylor's civil rights were violated. Live in the newsroom, I'm Tom Waite. Pat, back to you.
All right, thanks for that, Tom.